Hello everyone and welcome to the 2015 Go Crazy Invitational. We have another game between Clossius and Jermelle in Group C. So as we're setting this game up, let me just pull up the players and the game window. So everyone can see this, right? Not sure that first move was a misclick, but so here we are. So Bats is not here. Let me just close some windows. Just do this. Check out my own Twitch channel. So it should be exciting. And let me change the title actually. Alright, you guys are ready to go. Let me post the banner. Here where the game starts. Wait, time settings wrong. Okay, so they actually have more than regulated amount of time. Anyways, let's just focus on the game and post the banner. So let me just do that actually. Actually, I should probably change the title to CSI, Jermelle versus Clossius. It'll be kind of funny. But anyways, the game just started. Wait. This game was set up in a rush, so haven't been able to commentate much on the game. But as we can see, Black playing a pretty interesting opening. So actually kind of intrigued how he's gonna use all the power in the center. This will be interesting. I think this might be the black hole opening. I am not sure. I think it is actually. I'm not sure about the location of the 4 stone. I think it might be like I think at M5, but the black hole opening actually is like something like this. You place 4 moves in the middle. So let's see what actually happens. Black will have a lot of influence, which technically is like the power or like the potential on the outside. But White's grabbing a lot of territory now. He's taken 3 out of 4 corners. Sorry about that. So I'm still trying to recover from yesterday's stream. it was pretty epic. Let's see for a moment here. So black getting this. I think white should have on it. Probably. But could be risky. Given that black is at so much on the outside. I'm not sure if that variation was good for white or not. I think I personally like black here because he has a lot of outside influence, and this is when it gets too much because white's pinned down on the second line. So yeah, this could be very interesting, like because the black opening is not a very mainstream opening. Oh, hey guys. Hey, Hamete. How is it going? Black's still trying to gain influence on the outside. Both players have been playing very quickly. I think this here, white might be able to play like the more aggressive move at e3, because even though black can cut here, white's gonna be fine for the most part. You can also target the other way, of course. And as you can see, white wins the capturing race because black's 3 stones only have 2 liberties. But it's shortly an option. You're looking for a headset? Yeah. The audio might be a bit low, but I hope you guys don't find it a problem. Let me just go to my YouTube channel and shamelessly promote my newest video here. Oh god. Maybe I should have disabled the audio. Lemons are sour said, lemons are sour said, do you call it Whitehall if white plays it? I guess that's what you'd say, right? A pseudo black hole opening. Yup. Yeah, I think N5 is the black hole. So, I have a question for people watching. Which side do you prefer? Because this is like, this has been pretty entertaining so far. The comic differences between black and white is pretty epic. I haven't seen the black hole game before. Arch Paladin said, I got smashed by one of those openings once. It'll be interesting to see how white manages. That's for sure, as we see white's group being attacked here. LPG says, if those two stones die, it's game over for white. He surely doesn't want those two stones to die, though. It's going to be a little bit difficult for black to kill all of this, because H4 was a good move, and this is what we call like settling a weak group in like opponent's territory. And if black plays here, right, he stands down, then white can actually keep going after black at H3, and then pull out. Then because like G2 is crucially Sente for white, he's gonna connect if black doesn't block there. So I don't think it's gonna be very difficult for white to live. In that case, black is short in terms of territory now. Title's Friday. I think I changed it. I think it should be a Go Curious Invitational. I changed it like just now, but like just refresh. It takes a quick while. I hate when Twitch just like forces you to watch like an ad. And BCAS 1984 says, now black looks like the one being attacked. Well, I wouldn't say black is like under attack now, but because he still has a lot of room on the outside. So let's say white tries to attack him, right? So let's say you try to attack him. Oops. You had this, right? So white tries to cut. The problem with that is black can actually push here, which is actually more painful, more like painful than it looks. Because if white blocks, then you have the Atari, right? So let's label this actually. So we have this and that, which are Miai. So that in turn makes this move a very good move. Heart Zero Notero, how are you? Wait. Did he just resign? Like to join the review? Well, that was sudden. Well, that was short. Let me add Clossius to the call. Hey there, what's up? Well, congrats on the win, Clossius.
Thanks.
And do I really have to do this again? So earlier we actually had an audio problem which we will cut out, and yeah, this was pretty quick, kind of unexpected. This game lasted only 16 minutes.
Yeah, it's actually I didn't expect him to resign there.
Yeah, so he played the black opening, which was I thought very unexpected, because
I thought it was a cool idea. I mean, it definitely made me...
it's kind of cool. I thought it was part of the strategy too.
I mean, I thought maybe it was to try and throw off my opening, because everyone knows I'm bad at the opening, right? So
that's true. So here's what I'm wondering though, because you were early on, you're trying to take territory, but I thought he could have, like, for example, clamped at f17, and just do all that, right?
I actually was really annoyed with this corner and the fact of how flat it was, but I think my biggest concern here was making sure he didn't develop a large position too quickly, because the black hole is dangerously deceptive in that it looks like you're getting influence, and then all of a sudden you have a huge side somewhere. And so I was trying to be very careful about that. So part of the reason I played the way it did on top is to make sure the black hole didn't become something I can't deal with, but also to try and develop semi-quickly. When I was looking at the trades on the board, I was fine with only having a few points on top, because if you look at the bottom left and the bottom right, I actually have much more than black does. So on top, I'm fine with black getting a little something in exchange more than me, as long as I don't let him activate his influence, right? So even if I'm pushed flat on top or on the second line on top, I'm alive, I'm not going to get attacked, and I'm making sure his influence doesn't activate. And when you count the board, white's still ahead on territory by a little bit until black activates some type of position. I was just trying to make sure he didn't get some type of combination, and that's kind of why I played the way I did. But I was a little annoyed at how flat it was on top, or how low it was.
Yeah, I feel like at least you should you could have chosen otherwise in order to get like third line territory, because I thought second line was still a little bit low. But
where?
Like the second line on the top side.
No, I mean, where would you build?
Okay. I think I'd probably try to Hane even, like.
And then crosscut.
Yeah, and then crosscut, and then let's see here.
No, but here you have to be careful. If black gets the top side influence, it becomes very dangerous. If I get the corner territory and he gets the top side influence, it can become quite difficult to deal with. And that's what I was concerned with.
So, you can also just like settle in the corner, which is what you did. This might be a little bit better, like either E18 or F18. I feel like this is.
If I'm gonna play, I'm gonna play F18.
Yeah,
I did consider F18. I was considering no be out or F18. But I was like, I need to be consistent with my idea to stop his combinations. So that's why I played J18. I was trying to be consistent and in preventing black's combinations on top. So that's why I chose that over F18. But yeah, I was considering F18 as well.
Yeah, I guess it's not so bad, because white's got two solid corners on the bottom, and
Yeah.
right now he still had an open skirt at on the second line.
Mhm.
So, don't think White should be too worried about Black enclosing. And this was impressive. Black.
Yeah, K3 actually has a little funny story behind it.
Uh-huh.
There's a Korean 9-dan I'm friends with, and he told us at one point that when you're reducing a Moyo and they jump out like at 07 or something like that,
Yeah.
then sometimes it is good to just go ahead and jump in and survive on the inside because it's really hard to kill stuff, right?
Yeah.
But if you just jump out, they can come back and play a move like K3 and still get some points. But if you jump in and live, it destroys everything. So
Right.
that's kind of the mindset I had when I went in here, but then I started noticing he was surrounding it, getting a large center. I never expected to die. I mean, I was never going to die. But I was starting to worry he was getting too much influence on the outside. And so I was a little concerned that maybe I wasn't playing it properly, but that's kind of the idea that inspired K3.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I think I made a mistake. Before H4, I need to play 08. 08 first, and then
08.
H4. Yeah, because this is a Sente exchange for White.
That's after the peep or
Peep first.
peep first?
That gives me shape, right? And
Yeah.
then Hane, and then after he Nobis, go back to like H4.
H4. Okay.
So that way it's not as easy for him to seal that influence.
Yeah, it makes sense, right? Because if Black gets the Hane at P8, it's gonna be huge.
Yeah, that's actually, I thought I made a mistake here, and his influence started to get activated, and that's why I was like, oh crap, I messed up. But thankfully I was able to jump out at H6, and it worked out pretty nicely.
Yeah, I didn't think there would be a problem for White to live there because of open skirt apparently, and White was pretty flexible here in terms of shape.
Yeah, I wasn't worried about life. I was worried about him getting too much on the outside.
Right. So he got all of that, even though in Sente, it was still pretty impressive.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
Oh, actually, I got. Hold on a sec. Me and Clossius are reviewing the game. It ended. Anyways, yeah, I was just talking to Bats.
Oh, hi, Bat. I don't know if he's in here or not. Yeah, I think the G5. G5 was actually a deceptively normal move, but I think it actually helped White. But I think it's only because I responded at J7 that it helped White. Normally it would be fine, but after I found J7, I was like, oh, okay, that probably makes G5 a little bit of a mistake because I helped White make shape. Versus he could have played a move like H8 instead later.
I think he expected White to connect.
Oh yeah, I think most people would connect here, right?
Yeah.
I was pretty proud of that I found J7. I actually almost connected on instinct.
I think with J7, Black's best follow-up might be the Hane at J8.
I think no matter what he does here, White's going to be able to make shape pretty easily.
Oh yeah, because you're just gonna.
That's why I was so happy with J7, because
I think White's fine. White should be fine with Black cutting this off, right?
Oh yeah, I don't think Black can do anything right now.
So got that, and I think White did a good job of preventing Black from getting too much influence in the center. So right now we actually can't find a single coherent wall surrounding the center.
That was my thinking actually, and you'll see on the next move, I actually just kind of sealed the deal right here to make sure there would never be anything in the center. And so now I was expecting to go back to a kind of a side territory game. And so I was expecting to play a move like at C10 or maybe at Q10 to make the sides very large. He played the top, but the top's still an open skirt with J18, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you still have an open skirt on the top side, and on the right and left as well.
Well, the right can easily be blocked at Q10, and that's why I was expecting either C10 or Q10 to see what he would do next. And I was thinking C10 was a little bit better because White can actually block it in the Sente against the Black group. So I thought he was going to play like maybe C10 or D10 or something. But when he played the top side, I thought this was when I for sure was going to take a slight lead. Because up to this point, I think it was even more or less and I thought White was slowly blocking Black's combination, but one mistake and he'll take the lead by far. So I was playing very carefully to make sure he didn't get too much in exchange because his stones are really dangerous. The black hole is really dangerous. If you mess it up, the black hole becomes very powerful.
I feel like the psychological impact it has on people is like what is he doing? Like even,
and then it just comes back to bite.
Then you fall into the trap.
So I was trying very careful to watch his combinations when I played, while also not trying my best not to play too slowly. So it was actually a very interesting opening. But I think the only Slack move he played was probably G5 and L17. Aside from that, he played pretty good. Because I was actually really concerned for a while, and especially the timing of P8. P8 was very nice, and I thought maybe Black would take a lead after P8. But I was able to still break out. So thankfully, P8 didn't become as powerful as I thought it would.
Yeah, and
I thought P8 would be really dangerous. I thought it was really good for Black to get there.
Yeah, the P8 Hana P8 was really huge actually, but oh
yeah, I thought I was going to fall behind for sure after this.
I guess you could still do a lot of things because Black just had too many open skirts to fix. Right? But had he not played on the top side, you could have also just like invaded at K16, probably get some territory on top. So I think the difficulty for the Black opening, for Black is like you have to have like good control of the center, because the center is very difficult to to enclose. You have 4 sides to worry about. And this is what the proverb says, because like the corners and the sides, you only have to cover like part of it. You just use the borders as like natural walls, but the center is kind of risky.
Yeah, but I think after I got to D10, I felt okay. Finally, I'm ahead, and I thought we were going to proceed into some points making and a few more middle game exchanges, and I was going to try and just secure my lead in the end game, but he kind of just resigned. I thought I was trying to figure out where he might resist that. I thought he would play E10, and I was going to Hane and try to fight it out here for Sente. And I thought if I lost Sente, he would get to Q10, which would be quite big, and I would be in for an end game. It would go to end game, and I was going to try to catch up and make sure he didn't get too much on the right side with some end game stuff. And that was the plan. I mean, I was thinking of how I was going to deal with the right side. But I didn't expect him to resign.
Oh, that was totally unexpected.
But I thought I was ready to fight here and try to get to Sente to get to the right. And after the right, if he got to the right, I was thinking of how I was going to deal with it. But yeah.
Well, that's the end of the third game in your group. I mean, like the third of all your 3 games. So I think you have completed all the group games, have you not?
Yeah, I played Cureless, Starstorm, and Jermelle now.
So, well, congrats on getting a ticket to the knockout stages.
Yeah, let's hope we don't get knocked out in the first round. Which, quite likely, actually. This is a really tough lineup. It's going to be very hard.
Oh, but like the excitement, the excitement factor is you never know who are you.
Oh yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to see who I play.
Yeah. So, good luck on that.
All right. Thanks, and thanks for hosting the game.
Oh yeah, this was quite short, but thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next game. I'll probably do some
editing. Bye, everyone.